Hey, let's talk real quick about money. Even though that's kind of uncomfortable for a lot of us, it kind of makes us squirm a little bit. I want to talk to you about it. I want you to start thinking about how much money do you spend every month on you? And I don't mean the you that is getting your hair did. I mean the you that is your nervous system. Because your nervous system is what governs your reality. It governs the state of your relationships. It governs the state of your health. It governs the state of your ability to attract money. The state of it is we all need money in order to do the things we've got to do here, living in a physical body in the third density. So I want you to think about, what are you spending your money on? How much do you spend every month on car insurance? How much do you spend every month on health insurance? How much do you spend going out to dinner? How much do you spend on new shoes? All of these are great things, all right? Things are put in place to make life here better. Imagine if you could spend a very little bit of money and have an incredible way to balance your body, to clear yourself of unwanted, toxic emotions that may not even be yours. Many of you listening to this are an empath. And an empath is one of the biggest, most amazing superpowers on the planet. But until we understand that, until we learn how to manage that gift of being able to feel what other people can feel, it can be an absolute curse. And until I realized that I had a very powerful gift in this, it kept me in a hell of a lot of pain. A lot of physical pain, a lot of mental pain, a lot of emotional pain. I've helped hundreds of people balance themselves and understand that they have this incredible gift. When you have any kind of gift, you've got to know how to use it. So empathy works like this. You have a gigantic electromagnetic field, and everywhere you go, that field is interacting with different frequencies. So if you go into a grocery store, your field is combining with all of the energies in the grocery store. That means all the humans that are in there, all of the frequencies of the foods and the drinks and so forth in there. When you go into Walmart, your field is merging with all of the myriad of frequencies in Walmart. You go to a football stadium, everywhere you go, your field is interacting with the world. And if you don't have a way to consistently clean your field, you're being bombarded with somebody else's grief. You're being bombarded with someone else's anger. You're being bombarded with someone else's chronic negativity. And that's where sound healing comes in. Sound healing is amazing, especially for empaths and highly sensitives. It's amazing for everyone, but we feel it the most. So when we go into places, you are transmuting energy everywhere you go. Your field never shuts off. This is a security system. It's very sophisticated. It never takes a vacation. It's always protecting you. So yes, it is going to measure and interact with every single thing that gets anywhere near you. And you know what? When you talk to someone on the phone, that information, those frequencies are going right into your brain and they are translating through your field. I'm sure you've had the experience when you get off the phone with someone and you're just like, oh, now I feel like poo. And that is a transfer of frequency from them to you. And it may have been from someone and someone and someone to them and then to you. This recycling and transmutation of a lower negative frequency. So what do you do about it? Well, one of the fastest, most incredible, efficient, and affordable things that you can do about it that I'd like to introduce to you, I want you to learn about it so you really understand it. And I would love for you to join us at the Fix It with Frequency webinar. In this, you will discover how you can use very specific sound frequencies that when you hear them, your nervous system goes, oh, yes. That feels amazing. It is literally canceling out a wave of frequency that was not beneficial to you. Grief, guilt, shame, anger, fear, all of these emotions are a natural part of being human, but none of us like to feel them. We have to feel them because they are guidance. They push us, they move us, they make us get outside our comfort zone and make changes. So in that regard, they're very good. The problem is when you get stuck in one of those frequencies and you're just drowning in it, and you wake up every day and here's grief again. You wake up every day and here's a sense of shame. You wake up every day and you're angry and you don't know why. I can't wait for you to experience the power and the speed of these frequencies, because I don't have to explain it. Your nervous system will simply entrain into that new balanced frequency that is at a higher vibration than the lower negative frequencies. And as soon as you start playing the balanced frequencies, it just starts clearing out of your field. It's like a big ugly cloud gets lifted. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to relive it. You just get to feel good. It is literally like being washed clean of all of that negativity. It's powerful, it's amazing, and it's one of the fastest ways I've ever found to feel really good. Now, I'll be honest, for the bulk of my adult life, what I did when I felt any of those negative frequencies, if I couldn't just breathe through it and transmute it, I would go for a drink. Oh, I had a hard day. Let me have a beer. Oh, I had a great day. Let me have a beer. And I love beer. But you know what? That reaction that we're getting when we first take a sip of beer or wine or any kind of alcohol, what's happening in the brain is your body is releasing GABA, which calms the whole nervous system. A lot of us could use a little more GABA every single day. A lot of us also could use some very strong alternatives to drugs and alcohol, especially as we age, because alcohol at the end of the day is a poison. It is a toxin. Does not serve the kidneys, does not serve your liver, does not serve your skin or your hair. There are so many people who are beautiful, sensitive, amazing souls who get stuck in this awful chronic loop of addiction. And what is addiction? It's your soul saying, I want to feel better today. I want to feel better right now. I deserve to feel better. I don't know why I feel like this, but I want to feel better. And so we search for something that helps us feel better, but it's really a lie. Makes you feel better for a minute and then it makes you feel way worse afterwards. The thing that's different about a frequency is you are training your nervous system out of a lower frequency, fear, shame, guilt, anger, frustration, all those things, and into a higher resonance. The more that you listen, the more that you are lifted. The more that you are lifted, the more that you stay consistently in a higher vibrating space. Drugs and alcohol are lower frequencies and they bring us down. If you want to raise your frequency and feel better consistently, then you need to learn how to fix it with frequency. Join us on this webinar and I guarantee you're going to be a big fan of frequencies as you raise your frequency and manifest the life that you deserve to have.